Hey, good morning, guys. Today is 4th of July, 2023, and I wanted to give you an update on all the fig trees and then some. So here's our Corky's honey, the one that we didn't successfully wrap for winter, but as you can see, it's came back. So the bottom part of the trunk is doing pretty well. We've even got double bumps and figlets coming in. Let's see if I can show you properly. Whoa. Let's see. Come on. It's not focusing in very well. Alright, well, maybe if I just zoom in like that. Yeah, see? So we've got double bumps all along the branches, which is awesome. And just for my Aunt Abby, let me show her how her rosemary's doing. She sent me some rosemary from California and it's doing really good. This is our persimmon tree. It is looking awesome. No fruits on it yet. So this is its second year. I bought it from Fast Growing Trees, I believe, if I remember correctly. This is Chicago Hardy, obviously from a cutting. Wow, it's loaded with ants. I don't think I have any double bumps on this, but that's doing great. So 4th of July, I'll tell you what has happened so far. A few days ago, we got to enjoy our first Ronde Bordeaux Briba, and it was sensational. I'll put up a picture or maybe a video clip of what it looked like. And there is our glorious orchard. Everything's really coming in. I feel like, or it seems to me like almost everything has double bumps and little figlets on it, which is so tremendously exciting. Again, this is our second year growing these fig trees, and the majority of them are cuttings that I started, and the rest are pre-rooted cuttings that I bought at some point. We had a bird stuck in this net yesterday, so I kind of ended up having to tear it apart to get the little birdie out, but he got out and flew away, and we're very happy about that. I was not sure what in the world I would do if I couldn't get him out of the net. Like, do I let him die in there? It was horrible. All right, so we're gonna get started here. This is our Coldadam Noir, and it's surprising. Now, I did up-pot them into a lot of them into 10 gallons, and so some of them, it affected the amount of figs that they're putting out. And so the Coldadam Noir, I don't see any figs other than possibly a couple of double bumps. Like, I don't know if I see any double bumps here. I did even pinch the top, and on a couple of them that worked, and we've got a couple double bumps, and on like on this one it didn't do really much. So don't see any double bumps. My Teramo cutting has actually got a little budlet. It's been ages. I don't even know if that will come to fruition or not. But yeah, so this is still our Coldadam Noir, not doing that great. This is my Smith. The Smith I wasn't very happy with the shape of it. See this? This is, by the way, this is like from a cutting last year. Look at the girth of this thing. I mean, it's so huge. I'm going to need to use a saw to cut it, but I wanted to cut this branch and turn it into its own tree because this branch is kind of a nice tree on its own. We've got a couple of figlets on it. Got that and that. And I did pinch this guy only because look how huge it's. I mean, I don't want it to get much bigger. And I do want some figs, for goodness sakes. Come on. So it's got these branches coming out, these suckers and branches, and so I think the shape will be better once I get rid of this guy. And so I'll leave that on all summer and let it root up as best as possible. Now this one is my Italian honey Laterola. I got this from One Green World. Oh, look at that big fly. Get out of here. But it's full of figs on every branch and then some. We've got figlets everywhere. So this is doing awesome. Again, it's 4th of July, and we're going to get some figs. This one is my Negron. Negron is super, super productive. Last year it was as well, but it was like its first year since I bought it from One Green World, and really we had one fig that actually ripened, and it tasted like a sweet cucumber. This year I'm really hopeful and fairly sure that a lot of these will ripen on time because it's 4th of July, and I mean they've got a pretty great size on them, pretty nice color. It's full of figs. My other one full of figs, that's a brie, but this is what we believe is the emerald strawberry, what we thought was the yellow long neck. We've got a ton of breba on it, and we're just waiting for those to ripen, but it looks like the main crop is starting to develop, I mean, like catch up. There's a breba. Look, main crop, breba. They're catching up. And it's full. It is so productive, whatever it is, man. And it was delicious last year. We had one ripen, and it tasted like the most delicious strawberry I ever had. It was gorgeous. And so I'm really excited about this. Again, I don't know what it is. I got it from Figbed, from Harish. He got it from, I forgot the guy's name, but thinking it was a yellow long neck, so it's not a yellow long neck. This guy is, what are you? Oh, this is Strawberry Verte. Strawberry Verte. I don't think I have anything on it this year. I think it takes a few years before it gives. The Strawberry Verte, I might be seeing some double bumps on there, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, right there. So it looks like it's going to give me something to taste this year. Very exciting. This is my Sakura Black. I got this from MJ, and we've got right there figlets forming. I think we've got figlets forming on this one. So very cool, Sakura Black. This is our Letizia that was really stunted growth because I had it inside the house. So this year again, our lesson learned was every one of these fig trees is going to go to sleep in my garage for the winter because they seem to do so much better that way. That one looks like we've got figlets coming in. The Letizia, straight from cutting, the first year, last year, it was loaded with figs. Loaded. They just didn't have enough time to ripen. But this year, I think it'll be a different story for all our trees. This one is our Negretta, Marius Negretta. We've got some figlets forming. So we're going to try the Marius Negretta. This is Peniche. We got this for like $14.99 from Walmart online. I don't see any double bumps, but next year it'll be awesome. Like, it's so big. Yep, did really good. Okay. This guy is our CDA, Constantine d'Algiers, and I got this from my great friend Quinn. I don't see any double bumps on this guy, but I mean, there are so few that are like that. I don't even mind, because I'm just overwhelmed by the amount of figs that I'm expecting this year from the rest of the trees. This guy, this is our Colonel Littman's Black Cross, the first one, the biggest one that I had from last year. So I raised this from cutting, and as you can see, we've got one main crop fig right there, and then we've got a Breba here. The Breba is looking phenomenal. I can't wait till that ripens. It's going to be very exciting. I don't see any other main crop, but that doesn't mean that they're not there. Did I pinch him? Yeah, I pinched this guy too, just because I don't want him to get too tall. This is our Pastillier. It's unreal. I got it this spring from Rain Tree. And look how big it's gotten. I mean, the growth on it is just stupendous. I don't see any double bumps on it, unfortunately, but that's okay, because the growth is just doing so sensational that I don't mind. We can wait. Again, we've got so many figs. Like, for example, here's our Vern's Brown Turkey. Vern's Brown Turkey was tiny. Like, it was down to here. And when we first got it, and it was a bare root. Really cheap. I forgot the gal I bought it from, but she had such a nice, reasonable price on it. And I got it. I wanted a Vern's Brown Turkey. And look, it is full at almost every node. We've got either double bumps or figlets. Double bumps or figlets. So awesome. Awesome, awesome. So the Vern's Brown Turkey seems to be a quick producer, for those of you that are wondering. This is our Raspberry Latte. Raspberry Latte I got from MJ. It was like this small, and now it's put on all this phenomenal growth. No double bumps on it that I am seeing. And supposedly the Raspberry Latte takes a few years before it'll give you a crop. This guy is our Long Doubt. And it is, wow, even that little baby one has got a figlet on it. It is producing at the top here really nicely. So it's coming in. This is our Hollier that I got from my great friend. Oh, wow, look at the roots are coming out from the bottom. I might have to uppot this. From my great friend. Yeah, so this is Hollier. They told me to not do commercials anymore on my videos. Okay, I won't. I don't see any double, maybe. I think I might see double bumps on here. Yeah. Yeah, you guys seeing those? Yeah. Well, thanks, Vlad. This is our yellow long neck. Thanks, Syed. It is growing really strong and nice. I'm so excited to have a yellow long neck finally for real this time. Our Poponi is doing super awesome. This is our Scots Black that I got from the guy that is on, he's on eBay, and he's also on Etsy, and he has in his picture, he's got that table. His name is Stanley. He's awesome. He has such great prices. Like this was $20 for a Scots Black. Everything he has is $20. And you get it right away. And this has got figlets forming and double bumps. This is my, is it Celeste? It's my Celeste, I think. Yes, my Celeste. And the Celeste has got figlets. Exciting. We're going to get to try Celeste, and that's huge. This one's my Olympian. Olympian is full. Also, ooh, I don't want you on there. Look at that thing. Those Japanese beetles. Yeah, it's got double bumps everywhere and little figlets forming. This is my Hollier that I started from cutting that actually survived. I had a bunch of them that died. I was so frustrated. And it's got what I believe to be double bumps. But we shall see. Time can only tell. Only time can tell? Yes, only time can tell. All right, Black Madeira. Figlets, double bumps. Craven's Craving from MJ. We've got Breba. Are those Breba? No, actually they're main crop. My bad. Main crop. Main crop. Look how big those are. And we've got figlets all over it. It's really productive. Super cool. This is my Azores Dark. It's finally coming along, coming along. It's a little slow, but it's coming along. Italian 258. This is my second one, little one. It's coming along. This guy is just a, it's just an air layer that I did off of my, what I think is Creme Differential. This is another one, Creme Differential. But the Creme Differential has no figs on it yet. So I'm not sure what it is. I won't know until it fruits. So we're waiting on that. Now, Coldadam Haven has been incredible grower for me. This was a cutting, and it rooted right away. It rooted this winter, and it's full of figlets already, and it's growing like mad. Very happy, very, very happy with Coldadam Haven, and it's supposed to taste so good, like Coldadam Blanc. I think his name is, I forgot his name, Igor or something like that. I forgot his name. He's in New York. He's New York figs. This is my CDD Mutant. Finally got one. I'm really looking forward to this guy. It's very young still. This is my White Madeira #1. It had a figlet on it. It lost it. It was, I don't know, coming apart at the roots somehow. So I repotted it. It's doing great. This is my Calderona. Calderona has figlets, has double bumps and figlets. Unbelievable. I know they're in here squashed. St. Rita. St. Rita has got double bumps. Yep. So I'm going to taste St. Rita this year. See all these that are giving us figs? So I'm not worried about the ones that are not. Ooh, you don't look good. right, this is our second Colonel Littman's Black Cross. This one, I don't see any figlets on it. It seems to be a very slow producer, the Colonel Littman's Black Cross. I'm surprised by that. But it also might be incredibly late. So I might, like last year, it had a bunch of figlets on it, I want to say, but it was so late. This is an unknown. I mean, I think it was supposed to be Figine, but, or, I forgot the other name it's supposed to be. Verdino del Nord, but it's not. The figlets don't look like the Verdino del Nord. They usually have a very long stem, and these are really close, almost like a black manzanita. I don't know what this is, so I cannot wait. I hope they ripen and don't fall off, but it's so productive. It's unbelievable. Whatever it is, I mean, if it comes to fruition, if it ripens these things, you guys are going to want this. I don't know what it is. It's an unknown at this point. It is not a Figine. It is not a Verdino del Nord, but we shall try and ripen these and see what they taste like. And regardless, I mean, if they taste great, so excited, because look how productive it is. And look how far along everything is already. This is my Noir de Barbentane. Noir de Barbentane, I don't see any double bumps on it whatsoever, but I mean, it looks great. It seems super healthy and just not productive in figs. Peter's Honey, forget about it. Peter's Honey is just something else too. Even last year, its first year, I got this from One Green World, and it was just loaded with figs. They just didn't have time to ripen because of our late start here. So this year was different. I got them out right away. We've got a Breba here. The rest is all main crop. It is tangled up here with my Desert King. This was like a culture, a tissue culture. I got it not last year, but the February before. And so last year was its first year growing. It gave me nothing. But this year, it is just, as you can see, I mean, branches everywhere. And I'm happy about that because that means next year I'm going to get it. Like I didn't get any this year again, any Breba off of it. But next year it's going to be so chock full because all this new growth has got double bumps and little figlets, which I will knock off because I want it to conserve its energy for the Breba for next year. So we're going to knock all those little figlets off once they really become pronounced, and I could knock them off. I will. So I've started an air layer. It is already full of roots. I don't know if you could tell, but let's see. Sorry, I zoomed in. Yeah. Got a lot of roots started already. Just trying to cover them. Keep it covered, although it's not getting much sun because of all the branching. Come on. Okay, there we go. This is our Preto, Figo Preto. Figo Preto. I don't think I've got any double bumps. It's just, it's coming back to me. I lost it for a bit and now it's coming back, branching out, and so very good. I'm just happy I didn't lose it. This is Peniche that I got from MJ. We've got figs. Super, super exciting. We've got figlets. So very cool. We're going to have our own Peniche this year. These two are my that one and that one. Rondy Bordeaux. This is the one that I got my bribe off of. It's chock full of figlets everywhere, and they are an excellent size, and so we're going to be getting a lot of Rondy Bordeaux figs this year. So exciting, because that bribe was something so delicious I can't even say. I mean, very sweet, very like berry flavored. This is my Italian 258, and this is one that I was not getting any figlets, and oh my gosh, no. Oh no, that was my Rondy. This was not getting any figlets, and so what I did was I pinched the tops to see, and lo and behold, we've got one figlet so far. I don't see any others, but at least I have, maybe on that branch I've got something, but I'm just so excited to try my Italian 258. This is the Crema Differential, are supposed to be no double bump sightings, no figlet sightings on it. This is its second year. I grew this from cutting as well. Very vigorous. So if it's not, and if it doesn't give me figs, I might just use it as a rootstock and start trying my hand at grafting with it. This is my Belmont Beauty, Belmont's Beauty. I've got two of them. And I don't know if I see double bumps on it. I hope I do, because this looks so delicious. This is my second one, Belmont's Beauty. It was very vigorous. Yeah, I do see double bumps on this one, so we might get to try it. It rooted super easy. I got them from Brian from Preto Fig, and they rooted super easy and have been really vigorous in growth. So I wonder if they'll fruit just as vigorously. This is my Smith air layer that I did last year. It's coming along also. I don't see any double bumps on this one. I think Smith is slow to fruit the first and second year, and then the third year I think it takes off. This is our Black Tuscan. Black Tuscan is full of double bumps. It's a little behind, but that's okay. I mean, it's only 4th of July. I might get something in September. Who knows? This is our Azores Dark. I don't know why all these little figlets have these dots and spots on them. It looks like it should abort them, the condition that they're in, but it's not aborting them. I started spraying it with some soap solution because I think it's some kind of a parasite or infestation of some kind. So I hope it hangs on to them and ripens them for me, because the one I got to taste last year tasted like cherries and it was unbelievable. This is another Crema Differential. Again, I might use this for rootstock if it doesn't give me any figlets. I'm going to give it till next year and see. Sometimes it takes a tree like 3 years or so to start establishing fruit. This is my Nixon's piece, and this was incredibly vigorous. It rooted really quickly, and it's doing super good. I don't see any double bumps on this, but it is growing really nicely. This guy here is my Capulcurt Negra I got from MJ. Capulcurt Negra, I believe I saw double bumps on it. So super exciting. This is my Exquisito got from MJ, and we've got figlets. Can you see? Yep. We've got figlets on it. It's supposed to be a little more vigorous than this, so I'm not sure what's going on. This is my green eye shea. Green eye shea is full of figlets. Yep, full of figlets. So we get to taste the green eye shea. And this guy is the Leon's Montenegro. Leon's Montenegro is got full of figlets, and double bumps. Bordeaux Negra Ramada from MJ. This is a graft from down there. And I thought I saw double bumps on this thing. Unbelievable. So we shall wait and see. Oh no, I didn't water these guys. This is white Madeira. White Madeira is finally coming in. We've got figlets all over, finally. It started out real slow, surprisingly, but it's catching up. We've got double bumps and figlets. Now this guy is really shocker to me. This is Golden Rainbow. Golden Rainbow, we just got him in February as a rooted cutting, and look at this. Can you believe that? It's giving me figs already. I'm in disbelief, and look at the size of it. It was a rooted cutting. I mean, the girth of it too is just so impressive. This is my Preto Fig Black Madeira, which turns out not a Black Madeira anymore. Brian at Preto Fig got a bunch of comments saying, hey, that FMV free, which is not FMV free, Black Madeira that we bought from you seems to be turning into a Tina. And it sure is. See how the leaves changed from single lobe and tri-lobed, which is characteristic of the Black Madeira. It turned into these 5-lobed. So it's a Tina tree, not a Black Madeira. So any of you guys that got that culture from Preto Fig that was supposed to be FMV free Black Madeira and it was super cheap, yeah, it's actually Tina. He had them tested and he said he's going to replace them with Black Madeira within 18 months or so. He's a great guy, and so he's going to try and make it right. I'm not worried. I think it's cool that I have a Tina. This is a Nordland / Longdoubt, got from MJ, and it is just doing great. I don't see any double bumps on it right now, but who knows. This is my Peter's Honey that I did an air layer, and it was busting with roots from the bottom. I mean, they were so thick. It was all roots, and I just did it like springtime. And so I'm going to give that away. See who wants it. I think that is almost the end of my collection. Let's see. I'm going to go out here and show you what I did here. We've got this pond here. And so this area here is pretty wet and gets a ton of sun all day. And so I thought, this is my mother-in-law's fig tree that I dug up from her house that she sold. I didn't want her to lose it, so I told her I'd plant it for her. It's full of double bumps. It's probably 3 or 4 year root structure. And it was huge. I mean, the base of it was just enormous with roots, and so I plunged it into here. I hardly have to water it at all. I mean, I think the ground here is just wet from the pond, and so it's thriving here and in direct sun. So again, Chicago Hardy, this one. Got another Chicago Hardy out in front of the house. Oh, I wanted to show the loquats to my Aunt Abby. She was wondering how they're doing, and I just wanted her to see they're doing so great. Just awesome. Got a couple more over here. We're Middle Eastern. We love loquats. And these are from California. So they're doing great. Very exciting. Now let me face them towards the sun. There we go. So everything's doing just awesome. We're going to have a great fig season. I hope you guys are too. Really appreciate you watching all this time, taking the time to follow. So thanks everybody, and have an awesome Independence Day. Love our country. Go USA. Hey, good morning everybody. It's June 30th and we've got our first ripe fig. It's on the Ronde Bordeaux and it's a Briba. So we're gonna pick that off today, weigh it, cut it, and see what it looks like and tastes like. Woo, woo.